Hey y'all, welcome to Vicious VTV. I got a trigger warning for you guys. Whoever does not feel comfortable, please exit now. It's a trigger warning, okay? First of all, I want to say hey to my viewers. Thank you for being here with me as we go through this difficult topic right now. It's about this girl in Guyana, Adriana. We are here to support the family, give our condolences, RIP to you, baby girl. I wish this would never happen to anybody's child. It is so sad, it's devastating, and it's literally heartbreaking. So I had to bring awareness to y'all to let y'all know what is going on around the world. It is super, super sad. Please bear with me if you see me shedding a tear. That is not why I'm here, but it might happen because it's super sad. All right, so y'all sit down, get your coffee, get your soda, whatever you need to do to get comfortable, and sit down. Okay.
The body of 11-year-old Adriana Younge was retrieved from the pool of the Doubleday Hotel at Younge on the east bank of Essequibo Thursday afternoon. The family of the young girl reported her missing on Wednesday afternoon after swimming at the hotel with relatives. A police report was filed, and the family demanded searches be done of the hotel property. Authorities have confirmed that the 11-year-old girl's body bore visible marks of violence. A relative of the dead child said that the actions of the police and hotel staff were suspicious from the beginning of this ordeal.
The crazy part is that this child didn't have a time of 3 hours or 4 hours. They were swimming in this pool, and all of a sudden she went missing. They touched down here 1:10, and by the time 1:45, 10 minutes to 2, this child vanished, and nobody can give an accountability for this child.
In an initial statement, the Ghana police force claimed that Younge was captured on CCTV camera going into a car. Investigators claimed that the owner told them he had rented the car to a man. However, that statement has since been determined to be a blatant lie by the Ghana police force after the girl's body was found in the hotel's pool.
And there is no surveillance footage to support what transpired in the building. And the only surveillance footage that was available, that was received from across there, was divulged to the parents and the CID, in the presence of the CID, that showed that the child didn't make any exit.
Young's body was retrieved from the pool of the hotel by her father, who spoke with Nightly News in tears.
And I jump over the fence, and I run, and I pull out in that pool. Look, my pants is wet up to now, my brief, everything wet. When everybody start watching me, that I see my one, hold me that, like they say, I push on the pool. Yeah, I tell you, so no, in the had 4 or 5 staff inside here. And more than that. Yeah, telling you, because I stand up the hole and I see people inside the hole like in activities, people moving.
President Irfan Ali announced that a special investigation will be conducted into the girl's death. An independent pathologist is scheduled to arrive in the country Thursday evening.
Watch these people just find the child. This was going the child will find what? The child will find. What's going is this? Find the child here. This place is not to sell your children. This place is not to sell your children. This place is not to sell your children. Yeah, people great. Yeah, people time over. Yeah, people time here. Time over.
See camera.
up top. Well, there's lights, there's not cameras, right? But I see camera there. And I asked the management, I said, what's going on with the cameras? There's a female washroom here, there's a bar here. The management explained to me that when you come, and if you're going to use the pool, and as you can see, you see the pool here, clear. Like when the family said they went in the pool and check, everybody went in the pool and check. Normally, you ain't got to check if there's a body in this pool. You could see it because the pool is clear. Right? So, obviously the young lady, the 11-year-old who has gone missing from this place is not in this pool. Right? So I walking around, I look in, I talk to management before I talk to the mother and the father to make sure I have an inclusive story. Everybody knows what's going on, why it's going on and so on. Right? So you got the pool here. The pool water looks clear to some extent, but still, if I don't know the depth of this pool. So if you go, that is saying 8 feet. That is saying 7 feet 6 inches, 5 feet 5 inches. If you look at it, right? That's saying 5'5". That's saying 7'6". That's saying 8 feet. So for 8 feet is reasonable depth for a pool. So you would have to go in and check in the pool, right? The young lady is not in the pool. So it could be ruled out that she drowned. Family members who are now just outside here are visibly concerned and worried because not much is coming. Why doesn't this hotel have cameras working? I spoke to management. Management said that only today yesterday they started servicing the cameras, shut down everything, and then the cameras for, this is what management told me directly, the cameras for only the upstairs were completed because the cameras, something was rusted for it or so on. Bear in mind, this is what is presumed to be an international hotel. But at some point in time, people have to service their equipment and all these things. I can't dispute that. The Guyana Police Force now has to look at, because look, there are cameras here, right? There are cameras here, all around. And I asked the management, I said, do you have cameras to show that this young lady was in your place? Because to go in the pool is $500 for a child, and it's $1,000 for an adult. So obviously they have some structure as it relates to people being in the pool. Let me see what they got here. Right? This is some kind of rule. Pool rules. Side of that is the pool. And clearly from the pool, you could see the road. Now, what the family is asking is where is their 11-year-old child? Right? That is the question here. That is the major concern of family members, because there are cameras everywhere.
The girl surface in the pool. The girl surface in the pool. The fucking girl surface in the pool. Oh my fuck. Oh fuck. The girl dead. Oh my God. The girl's body found in the hotel. The girl's body found in the hotel.
Hold she good, hold she good.
Let's sacrifice.
Huh?
I'll get up from there and from out here and ask the people them. I said, people, please give me half an hour, please. We have someone coming to reach us. Mr. Mohammed, Travis, from the time I tap and come down the road, and I decided to walk and going back. I stop and I sit. I bow my head. I get on a vision. I see me that in this fucking pool. I sit there and I see everybody. I saw everybody start running across there. It was just after 9:30, going after 10 o'clock. Here, telling you. When I see everybody run across there, everybody said, look, this little girl in this pool.
Yes, my plunge in the pool, take me down to.
Well, I jump over there.
Man jump in the pool, take me down to.
I don't know, I don't have a phone, I don't know what the phone at, I don't know everything. I jump in the pool, and I look at my back. My baby! My baby to the fucking edge! My baby heart! My baby! I don't have the picture, doggy. But I know when a person drunk. I know when a person drunk. I'm a country man. I bad and go to the river. I don't care me change the fool. He's going to beach and swim. And I sit and look at them. I just wait till me change and came to the beach and I swim. No.
Leroy! 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 Leroy!
child. We want the child. We want the child. Bring out the child, man. Bring out the child. Bring out the child. We want the child. Sapo, we want the child. Sapo, Sapo, we want the child. We want the child, dad. Sapo, we want the child, boy. We want the child. We want the child, Safo. We want the child. Bring out the child, man. Bring out the child.
Shots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks just roughly about 10 police officers challenging a crowd of about 500. Unbelievable. Missiles are being hurled at the police, left from on all angles. Police are retreating. They are retreating. Shots. This is Half Mile in Linden. Watch it. Watch your head. Sherrod, come back. Sherrod, come back, please, brother. Come on. Shots.
No run. Never run out just now. No run out just now. Never get the fucking arm store. Never get the arm store. Keep down here. Keep down here. Keep blue. Keep blue. Gun blue. Gun coming too. Gun coming too. Shots more to score. Keep blue. Keep blue.
Blocking the road for hours is something that
Mr. Ali, I saw you blocking road. Yes, Mr. Ali.
I'm just telling
Mr. Ali, there are videos with you protesting, you being a scrape and a tug. Mr. Ali, this is not listen. Sometimes we gotta put our position. We need the right thing. We need justice and we need the right thing to do. We don't want no family, nobody corrupt. Nobody. We need the right thing, God. My heart was leading me in that building not to move, and I didn't move from since Wednesday till the fine shit. I never come home, I never do. The only time I leave there is when instead of bringing the sniff dog, I come to get your clothes, which I wear to go, and I pick it up and I went back. I ain't sleep, I ain't eat, I ain't drink no water, nothing couldn't go down in my throat, until now. Owner of that building was allowed to murder my niece. While we were outside, they were murdering her in there.
so as you
But I talk, I feel the commission, I talk with the commission, so commission we talk to this man. And the commissioner asked me to let the people them don't behave in this attitude. And I live inside here. And I walk and I come out and I talk to people. And I say, please, I say, yeah, please. I say, I'm begging y'all just stand for me, y'all don't do nothing. I say, y'all clear the road. I say, the commander coming, when he come, y'all get clear way. I tell you, I swear for my life. As I walk off this road here, and I'm going back there, everybody start running to the phone. It's just after 9. Everybody start rushing to the pool. I said by the light post. The light post is showing right there. I said by the light post.
We saw the pool, we see nothing.
I see everybody running over there.
We saw the pool, we see nothing.
We saw the
pool, we see nothing.
People them say
nothing. Because we saw the pool,
and when I said the little girls in there, I jump off from there and I jump over the fence. And I run and I plunge in that pool. Look, my pants is wet up, you know, my brief, everything wet. When everybody start watching me daughter, I see my one, hold me daughter like they say. I push out the pool. Yeah, I tell you, y'all. But no, they had 4 or 5 staff inside there.
And more than that.
Yeah, I tell you because I stand up the whole lot and I see people inside the whole like activities. People moving. I ask the police. Ask me out. If that happens, it's not a crime scene. This place was closed since yesterday at 2 o'clock. Let me make you a mistake. The police was here at the moment. The CID. The CID trying to tell me
You tell me on the camera and walking.
Yeah, you can't tell me.
Yeah, we tell him I run the camera.
He run
the camera and walking.
The car problem from Ocean was here. Don't tell me. If I lock down this place, I might go walk right now. That was the word to me. And I don't mean bus conductor. If I lock down this place, I might go walk bus because I might get knocked off. That was the police word to me, and I was like, what this police, and I laughed.
Give us something. How many times prior to you finding your daughter's body was the pool searched?
The pool search yesterday when my family realized this girl is not around.
One.
The sergeant pool, 4 sergeants, right? When I leave the pool, I said, well, my mom called me. She said, so Brian, we not find Adriana. No one knows she comes home. I said, no, Adriana not told me alone at home. So the moment I was at the day back, I sat down in the chair because I had nothing to do. And I picked up my pants and I left home. And when I reached Purike, I reached here, about 3, but 2:30 to 20 after 2 I reach in front here. Since I reach here, Miss mother tell me she go to the person and ask him, he didn't see anybody like this in the yard. But you know, he had 3 persons at the desk. 3 persons working there at the desk. Good. And so when I go to these 3 persons and ask them, each and every one had a smile on their face like something funny. Right? When I tell me though, when I tell them people they say, and the people laugh, I stand there. I ain't going to the place yet, you know. I stop there. I say, you know what? I watch you over so. I watch you over there. I watch by the lumber yard. I watch you all over, I can get the camera picture from the show up, give me that come out from this place. Because no show went in. Over there we get no video, We get a video from that blue house over there. Almost 6 o'clock yesterday afternoon. This when the people then come home, check the camera, then when the police go and check the camera. When he started from 6, he must have done till 9. The police told and tell me they got some camera show, some black ram.
Black and red ram.
Why you listen?
Black and red ram.
Some black and red ram with PSS.
Correct.
46.
There's 1 o'clock.
84. And this vehicle belongs to Parpet hiring me. I leave my family in front here. Because my family them was there. And they asked me where I'm going. And I tell them I'm going up the road and I can find still. I leave from here and I went to kill the Parpet, me and the soldier alone. And we drive around all over the Parpet. Here tell you, when I don't drive around all over, I went to Parpet to the station last night. They could say I went there last night because I make another report last night. Next document information from me right there last night. And I leave there. I reach back here about 11. When I reach back here about 11, just after 11, my family told and tell me, the police come here and tell them come out the road and go home.
Exactly, they should.
You hear? The police tell my family there last night, don't stop me for the people place, I go home, nobody leave. Now me now. Believe me, barely this me pick me make shit. I know she's just baby, never go where that shit. I know she's just baby, hold she feet she back. Yeah, tell you, I go for them, I don't do them things like no is it. And I said, me know, me don't have to die there. Because them people try to convince me now. Here the people start telling me. You know, I to be honest with you, I don't know for real right. Why you have to wait 12 hours after when you don't know what you have to do and your people them inside there with you know what you do? Because when the police take you away, you wasn't there. How my daughter's body reached in the pool?
We saw you last night flood this morning.
How my daughter's body is in the pool?
Steam from them by
Yeah, explain to me. It gotta be, listen, I tell you how the body reaching. You got somebody walking with this.
Yeah, boy.
This cook up here. Everybody got a hand in this cook up.
What do you mean?
Everybody. Yeah, tell you. That's why I tell the police up the last night. Since yesterday, the staff that went in there supposed to get hold.
Everybody.
Here, up now I see the staff them, you know.
Blast the police.
Up now I see the staff them, you know. And then the next thing is, people. Then the next thing is, the people that was in that building last night, who had access to walk up and down. Like the security and the next person, and he had a big strong guy over there in that big building was I'm seeing. Okay. I am believe to myself the guests go and bring the body down. Huh? I don't believe the guests in that room go downstairs and bring the body down and throw the body in the pool about 9 something. When the only person them who up and down whole man it is the employees them.
You learned of your daughter being missing. Where were you at the time? How fast you got there? What you saw when you got there? Who you spoke with when you got there?
So when I got onto her and she told me, I said I'm coming because it's strange because Adriana won't leave to go nowhere without nobody knowing where I'm going here or going there. And I left because I work at Popeyes, I'm a supervisor there. And I left and I came over. And when I got there, I saw a couple of my family friends there and we look in, they say that by then the CID was there, right?
Yeah, when you come.
CID by the name of Reese was there with a police officer and he said they searched the building. I said, yeah, search the building and yeah, didn't find her. He said no. And my small daughter and son was sitting and this is her slippers, they had her slippers. So I said, my child is right in there. I said, she wouldn't leave this place, she's right in there. He said, by then he hesitated, then he said, they get footage that is showing that she came out and she left in a vehicle. I said, what?
And this was at what time they told you that?
There's like after 3.
Yeah.
After 3.
After 3, right? I said, what? He said, yes. In any case, she had already gotten on to the neighbor, but the neighbor didn't know how to
operate
the camera, so we had to wait on our daughter to come home. It was like after 6, right? Anyway, we wait, but before all of this, they said my husband get into the police vehicle and me along with my sister and her, we went behind because they say that they tracked this vehicle, the vehicle going to Firefit.
No, they say there's somewhere in Masjid Street.
Somewhere in there, because we drive through. But when I was driving through there, they was just looking for other people to pick up to take to the station, right? In any case, by the time that we end up telling CI, but while going there doing their own arrest, different arrests. And when we got there, then they said that they track the vehicle, it's going to Parfit and they have patrol out there. We go back to the station. Get back to the station, the same thing keep hearing. We reach back to the hotel. When we reach back there, by then we got over the neighbor. We got access to the camera. The footage run. You see when they reached there. You see when she went over there to talk with the neighbor to ask everything. You ain't see no color for us. They say it was a black Ram. I forget the number plate number, some PSS something. Then they changed from a black Ram to a red Ram with some black top on it or some of that, right? Anyway, they finish the camera run. Reese run the camera must be about till up to 28 minutes after 9. He come out. And he was like,
so Reese is the police officer.
Reese is a CID that's from Tushin Outpost.
And he saw the surveillance footage as well.
He saw that, right? Along with another officer that he had with him. And he came out and he said he got information on this person. He got the person address, but the person is renting this vehicle. And he got a picture of the person and he's going to go to the center and look at the footage that he's telling me that he saw my child came out and went into this car. And then he's going to go to Parfit. So we even asked him, we said, we can't come with you. I said, we won't come out of the vehicle, but can we come with you? He said, no. So I said, but you run this camera here and you saw nothing of what you're saying that is on that camera. I said, can't we go over there? Can you shut down the building so we can search properly? Because I said, I don't believe that my child left that building, right? He said, you want me to be left without a job? I can't do that. You want me to be left without a job? That's what he said to me. I said, okay. He left and he went. I never saw him back. I don't know if he was ever there back again or what, but I never saw him back.
The only time I saw him back is when I went to the station at Lenora after dropping the body at the hospital, and I take her out to the mortuaries.
We'll get to that, but I want to bring in also Amika, the aunt. You were also there the afternoon after she went missing. You spoke to anybody at the hotel, and were you able to also speak to the police?
All right, so when I got there, I think it was just after 3, and we initially there were people outside, neighbors that are like family, all right? So we were outside, and then we went inside to ask the staff. There were 3 staff members inside a room to ask if they had seen her. They laughed at us. The girl was laughing and bowing their heads and, you know, just carrying on. So we said, you can't do that. You can't laugh. This is a serious matter. This is an 11-year-old child that has gone missing and you're laughing. By then, the bowler, the owner's son, came in and he saw me with my phone because I have a video of that. And he's like, you can't video here, you can't video here. I said, I'm going to video right here because this is an 11-year-old child that has gone missing. You can't tell me what to do. By then, he was on his phone calling persons. Eventually, what happened is that some police officers, plainclothes, came. They spoke with him and not with us at first. No, they didn't even talk with us. They didn't speak to us at all. Come to think of us. Come to think of it, they didn't speak with us. They went to him, they talked with him, and he never came to us. We were standing like we're over the road there, just at the edge of the road. He was over this side, he was up and down pacing on his phone, and he eventually told a young man from Virgin Eugene, came up to him, gave him a pound and said, that girl isn't here, the girl left here, she's not here, right? Never spoke. What happened after is that all of these police officers that were there, they protected him. None of them came to us, say sorry about this, you know, this is crazy. We begged them to shut the hotel down so that we can search. Nobody. In fact, they were like threatening us. We have to move from there, move away from there. You know, this is a man's business place and all of that. During all of this time, there were patrons coming into this hotel. There were persons still swimming in that pool. There were people by the pool side. There were people swimming in the pool, the patrons. And so it was business as usual. It was as if nothing had happened or was happening, I should say, there.
Why the family insisted? At one point, the police told you guys to go home. We're investigating this matter.
All right, so let me tell you direct. Mr. Mandal, the commander, came. And he said, all right, we're going to allow you to search, but we're going to allow 2 family members to search. So we said, no, not 2. 2 persons are not enough to search this big place. And then he said, okay, we're going to allow 5 persons to search. But we have a video here showing that this is the girl. Mandal told me. We have a video here. He has his phone in his hand. We have a video here showing that the girl left. So I said, show us the video. Up to now, Mandal never showed us that video, but was insisting that we clear the road and that we go home because he has a video on his phone showing that she left. You understand? So we knew, back to your question, we knew, the family knew, I knew that Adriana would have never left that pool. Listen, Adriana is extremely quiet. She's a happy child, but she's also an introverted child, right? So she's not this child that will just wander off. She's not this child that is troublesome. You have to, where is Adriana? Go and find her. No. All right? That is not her character. So we knew. I told them when they said to me that her clothes was wet and she's barefoot. I said even if she had on dry clothes and footwear, she wouldn't leave there without letting somebody know. And I said, that's unlike her. That can never be. She's in this hotel. We knew that.
Now that you've spoken about who she was and her being quiet, what would have caused her to leave that area, the pool where her grandmother and other relatives were?
All right, so we believe that she just didn't leave there. We believe that maybe somebody beckoned to her to come. We believe that, or she was in the washroom and somebody led her away, because when I went to the building yesterday, I saw that they have like these double walls. When I checked, they have double walls that are passageways. So we believe that somebody actually took her, either called her and she went to them, you know, to see what they wanted, or grabbed her. She just did not leave. She wouldn't leave.
My God. Now going back to the night, after the search was conducted, did you check the pool?
All right,
no.
Great. All right.
That was the first thing we did. Everybody jump in the pool and feel one set at 4 of them. 2 come like this and 2 come on. It had a man training some children there. And the man put the children on the side and he helped us. And look and look and look and feel. And they only even come and say, feel behind the stairs like where you just go down on. Feel behind there. They check again. Adriana was not in the pool. She was not in the pool till they put her in the pool.
Yeah. And so the night was a search also conducted in the pool, around the pool, in other sections of the hotel?
Yes. So I think Amisa can speak about the name of the officer that came and eventually said, let's search, right?
That was one of
I can't remember his name.
That was Harris.
Harris, yeah.
Harris came like around 12, 11 something, just before 12, and he shut down the place. What Mr. Reese could have done earlier, he came and he did. And he said the footage that y'all hearing about, it's a misinformation. He said there's no footage, your child is right in here.
An officer told you that?
Yes, he said that. He said this is a misinformation, and he said we're gonna search. And he allowed us to go in, but still we couldn't have go in, like, you know, a whole set. It was just me, my sister, and a friend. With 4, I suggest CID officers, along with son and a boy that works there with him, that pull gun on my brother, right? In any case, we went wrong the pool, we're walking right there, all the rooms, nothing. But still within me, I keep saying, I even told son, I said, son, we's villagers, you know me. I said, just give me my daughter, because personally, he killed that woman's son, and he did the same thing to that woman. I said, just give me my daughter, and he's not saying anything, and we walking, and we searching, and nothing. We do it like 3 times. Come out back with the outside, everybody with me. I come home at 4 something in the morning just to rinse off my skin and go back again. We start back searching after 6. I passed the pool about 4 or 5 times. My daughter went in the pool. Yeah. And then Mr. Allen is a whole distraction. He came with and saying, oh, we get a call. Oh, my dad is at Shoreville, and oh God, I hustling for go down. And my brother that turned to me, don't move from me. You ain't going nowhere from me because there's a lie. When I turn back, I hear a girl hollering, look, the bike switching a trolley. By the time we turn back, Mr. Allen ain't even hustling for move. You ain't see where the next trolley there we switch, but I swear I feel he bring down me daughter. Same by bring down me daughter where we put shit. And we gone, I ain't see nothing. I walk the pool, I walk right there. My daughter went there. My baby went down there.
This young lady was
outside there.
This one here, like something funny?
This not funny, girl. This an 11-year-old child. It ain't funny at all.
For the trying to prove, but there was a transition between two of these carry and the trolley is not here. One had liquor and one had a sheet. I mean, they begged the police to say, yeah, come and stop the elevator. Let me see what's going on the third and the second floor. And I know because we got still up in the building and look for the child. And it had to be that somewhere between there, they bring shit down in one of them things, wrap up his sheet. That's why they're buying a red t-shirt, he gone.
Oh, so that is how the cockroach they get for move the girl body. I tell y'all, there's a possibility that the girl body went right in the fucking hotel partner. You understand what the lady trying to say there? Laura thinks she name. Y'all understand what Laura trying to say there? The same trolley them. One what they use one for alcohol and the next one just had a white cloth on it. And they didn't see the one disappear. So while they're probably conducting the searches, here she said, the buying the red shot. This is why he gone. Yeah, best hold the man in the red shot. Because it seems as though they wrap shop and push out in this trolley. Update. I'm out.
Here come double day pool now again.
Secret room, double wall, and money found at the hotel where Adriana was murdered.
No reason to flood the country if you know you didn't do anything. So all of that you putting yourself on the suspicious. So, yeah. You can see it's still heated. It still feels like heat within the building. All here, it's still carrying the heat from yesterday. The wall still hold it. This is it. Fled the country. That's another reason you can say like, oh, what if you didn't did what people are claiming you did? Why are you trying to fled the country? You know, you don't have no reason to fled the country if you know you didn't do anything. So all of that you putting yourself on the suspicious. You know.
Yeah, anyway, I was at the hotel since Monday with a friend who invited me there. Right? On the same day when they all came to swim at the pool, I was also in the pool at swimming. So I saw the lady in the afternoon. And in the afternoon, I saw when the grandmother was screaming, asking for the little girl, you know? They were saying that they didn't know what these things. Anyway, the night everybody came out and they was crowded outside. So I was telling the guy that, you know, we need to move from here, you know, and because they say it looks so nice. Anyway, the night, like, or later on in the night, I came outside to get some fresh air. And I see a guy who was, you know, walking up and down, like, you know, so I didn't think nothing really. Anyway, I heard a scuffle, like, two room away from my room. So that was room 135, right? But normally, you know, you just hear things in hotel, but you just say, like, you know, this part is scuffle. So So I hear this coughing all the time, like, and I hear a scream. So I was asking the same person that with me, "Do you hear the person screaming your phone?" He said, "No." Right? Anyway, I didn't serve the whole night because after the coffee outside, I didn't serve the whole night. Anyway, I looked through the window because where we were on the front of the park, you could see everything. Right? And I saw this young man was dragging this child. Right? I called my partner to come and see. Oh, they was dragging the child by her foot to the other room, right? And there was this Indian guy. I didn't see him from the face. I see him from behind, and they pour on the child and take her into the other room. Anyway, my friend took out his phone and he started video, right? But we didn't get to video the whole thing. Anyway, they put her in the other room. So while the people was arguing outside, they had the child in the other room. Which indeed, as the other lady said, there was a bit because indeed there was a bin there that they take was a yellow bit that they take and they put her in, right? And the same morning early, but everybody was about to do the whole thing. I used to feel it put the child in the pool, but I didn't see when they put the child in the pool, but I saw everything was of sticks. And I'm scared, I don't know. I'm very scared to meet out to those people and to meet out to the police because I'm scared for my life and my family life. And I don't need anybody to come to me and my family.
Adriana entered a red and black Ram motor car bearing registration number PSS 4684, which drove off in an eastern direction heading towards Friedenhoek. Now, if they have that footage, the police, and they put it in a statement here, they should immediately release the footage. I don't know why there is a delay in releasing this footage, because this is very inconsistent with the entire story. If you viewed footage that showed the young lady entering into a car, you gave a specific car number and the color and the make of the car, and they drove off. Then release the footage that you viewed. We want to see it too, as a country. And the family would want to see that too.
I tell y'all, man. I tell y'all, it's gonna get more serious. There's the house for the owner them a double day on fire, west side. What?
It just happened here at Chatham up on the line. Acid was thrown on these people and little children were born. Look, all the teachers' dresses and so are born. Can you see the look on your face, please?
Where are these people popping up from? Well, I say something. Big up to the people that are doing their research. Pon the low. The people that were spotting these things that many of us in catching. We're bringing some of these things to realization. Big up yourself, keep doing your work. You understand? Y'all is the real investigators. You dig? Now who that brother there? Who that brother there? Are the man here again, partner? This not the commissioner or the sergeant. Are the man here again with Leroy? What the man that? Hey. Who that brother there? Clot. Good job, public. Good job, media. Y'all keep it up. Keep exposing these cockroaches. We gotta find this man. Somebody, hey. We gotta know who's this person here. I'm out.
The guy in the red mask speaks out about what happened at the Doubleday Hotel PT1.
Good day. Now, I saw a lot of videos and a lot of pictures circulating with the guy with the red mask. And I know the world and I know all Guyanese want to know who is this guy with the red mask. Some might know, but the majority don't know. I believe some of the family member of Adriana might know, but the people who are there all night know who's the man with the red mask, because we were out there all night trying to enter into that building. You are out there all night pleading to the police to carry out a search in that building, and they did not allow us. Now, Guyanese people, tell me this: when someone is lost or missing, the police, if it's the whole village, they come together and the police allow you to search in all the bushes, in all the drains, in all the back dams to find that missing person. What is it so special about that hotel that the police did not allow us to enter that hotel as a team? We begged the police, we plead to the police as a team, as a family, to go into that building and search that building thoroughly that night. Everybody in that building understand when you lost a child or a child is missing. We are all human beings. We ask the police to let us search that building thoroughly to find this child, and they did not allow us. The commander himself was there blocking the door. Everything was going normal. Business was doing, the bar was selling, people were moving around in the building. Everything was going normal, as normal business. And we were out there. I wasn't there early in the day when the child missing. I was sleeping. My wife, when I get up, my wife told me, you know what, Sir Brian, missing his child at the hotel. I turned to her and said, you know what, that is the reason I just tell you never to carry my child at my children at the hotel, because you know why? The hotel get a history about taking life, sacrificing life, and people keep getting away with it all these years. It's been covering up all these years by the police, by the system. Now while we were out there pleading to the police to enter that building to carry out a search for this little baby girl, right? They don't want us to enter the building. The owner of the building, which his son, were in there skinning his teeth. The security them were in there skinning the teeth. The receptionists were in there laughing and enjoying themselves when we were out there moaning and crying and begging and pleading for them to just let us in so that we can search the building. If we didn't find the child, we would feel more satisfied and more pleased that we searched the building and we didn't find the child. Now, let me tell the police that they have to arrest son, or else we're not moving from here, because they're demanding that we move from there all night. They're demanding that we go away from there all night, but we did not move. We keep there all night. We demand that the police arrest son. They come to agreement and said yes, they will arrest son. After taking son to the station, that is after 12 going on to 1, they decided that they would let the women go in the building and search. The women entered the building with a black Afro-Guyanese police officer that claimed that he come from Tang to take off the shutter of this place, but the place was still not shut off because everybody who was out there that night see that business was going on as normal. The building never shut up. The father of the child, which is Sir Brian, keep pleading and telling the police that this is a crime scene, why they don't shut down the building. But everybody ignore us. Okay? I can't run this video too long, so I'm gonna make it short. Now this part 1.
So let's get into this post from Facebook. It says the stories are coming out. E1 Raman just came and said his story, and I quote, in 2014, an attempt was made on my life by this same hotel owner and his security that went to jail with him. When I was being choked, punched in the head and tasered 5 times to my chest, the receptionist and the bartender watched and said I did nothing. If I had died that night, I would have been another body floating in the pool, and they would have all been accomplices to murder. Every single one of them that was working on the day and the night with the disappearance of Adriana Younge, they should be in police custody since yesterday. None of them are innocent, and all of them should be held accountable. So here we have the owners of the hotel here, their son, I think, up here, and his driver here, all thought to be complicit in what happened. Not just to Sadek, it happened in 2012, the invisible drowning man who was found in the pool. This man here, who also was kind of attempted to be murdered, and Adriana Younge. Now, these stories and what was going on inside that double-day hotel and with the staff as well, who some of them have been seen laughing about what happened to Adriana, there's some real darkness going on there, and I think this is just the tip of the iceberg, what we've heard so far.
People come back to another video, you see me? Right now, I get to understand so one of the workers them at the Double D Hotel come converse about things that really take place. You see my last video I do earlier with the police. I'm not too far off, you know, because this is somebody come confirm a bag of things now. So the first post that this somebody make was, that's very true, that she said, I'm also an employee at the hotel and the child was taken away and sacrificed by the owner's son of the hotel around 12 a.m. midnight this morning. That's why she couldn't have been seen. The owner's son at the police guard, so nobody could have entered the building, and after the last search conducts this morning, the owner's son and 2 more other guys threw her in the pool. They have been doing this for many years. You hear that? They have been doing this shit for many years. Backtracking a 4 incident like this take place at the hotel, which 4 people just lose them life mysteriously and nobody get charged formally. I don't prison time fee. Anyways, next post for this somebody me. Hi, good morning. As I said earlier, I'm an employee of the Double D Hotel. As the news going by and by, I like to say Mr. Wayne Smith, bracket Leroy Smith, that is a police officer. He's also one of the guys that put the little 11-year-old girl in the pool while me and other staff members were upstairs. Then the 2 men came back upstairs and they set the room on fire. That have evidence. Then the other man downstairs is the guy that sent out the message that the girl drowned in the pool. When everyone rushed in, Leroy Smith was at the step with me and other employees, and he told us to act normal. So you see it, my people? You see it? We observations, we weren't wrong. You see me I say? The fact say the fire did go on at the time and him the up and you see what I say? He nah make no alarm and all of them type of style. We never far off from we thinking our investigations. No jokes about it, for real. As me here, this man here, as I hear Richard sing, confess to everything. So this been a go on for many years and people no jokes about it. Yeah man, everybody need to get investigated. No jokes about it. In every day, you know, what I do with the police. You can see shot a woman this stand upside down too. You see me? So that the woman that was stand upside down up by door or up by room, you know, she a part I fuck her too. By the way, a bag of people are part I fuck when I take a stop my people. No jokes about it. Not to mention to you know my people, you see a man what they give out the alarm. Say the girl phone in a pool, all him. If you get investigated, if you see if him is a part, I think the truth. The brother there, where they video, hey, penny over your son. The brother there, where they make it be nice. Yeah, real talk. Right now, as I say, you look like a bag of people, then dip on this, my people. No jokes. Police then wall off a building, have a picnic, go through our sacrifice. That's why what people then could locate her nowhere. No time at all. You see me? No joke, we can see so some heights of corruption are going and some heights of human sacrifice or some organ trafficking my people. Because I know me I get to understand, you know. Once then stuff stop everywhere, you know. I went and then remove the organs then stuff it with cut. You see me I say no jokes about it. But I just watch and see how this unfold and play out. You see you pray, I'm out. Yeah, my people, come back to another video. You see me? Right now, I get to understand so one of the workers them at the Double D Hotel come converse about things that really take place. You see my last video I did earlier with the police. I'm not too far off, you know, because this is somebody come confirm about of things now. So the first post that somebody make was, that's very true, that she said, I'm also an employee at the hotel and the child was taken away and sacrificed by the owner's son.
So they're trying to say that shit's wrong. Wait, let she talk. Nobody didn't touch her. She ain't got no broken parts, nothing but the fluids inside of her. They have to send it to be tested to know where it came from.
So,
they got the fluid inside her. Yeah, but this thing, we gotta know how long the results.
So you say how long it takes? So just wait again.
No.
Money don't make a material and come here.
Y'all just fucking listen. Oh, y'all just listen. I like the support, but yeah, we gotta work together. I gotta work smart. Ignorance is get people killed. So, no touch or nothing. No touch, nothing. No broken parts, nothing. So the marks is what is. There's another thing we don't know. We can't say whatever. We don't know that if she was what. We don't know what she was.
They were happy now, right? Ali lang, tackle you, tackle. We ain't get no justice.
Because as we speak, the scrapes outside, no fucking justice. They said that the girl died from drowning. No justice. They said the girl died from drowning. No fucking justice. None. They said the girl died from drowning. They said the girl died from drowning. The scrapes outside. They said the girl died from drowning. They're trying to say she died from fucking drowning, but your mother's got the drowning. They got text fucking water. We want justice, mother's son. Come, let's see where they take a shot from there now. They got test fucking water to see what water she drunk from. What scut is that? The bonds and the marks on her body. They ain't got no fucking explanation for that. We want justice. They said to find water, she body. People said they more than failed this fucking child. They failed the whole of Guyana. Not just the child they failed. We want the body now. Where is the body? Where is the fucking body? Where is the body?
Jesus.
We call on you, Lord. It's overwhelming.
Oh, Jesus.
And this time of bereavement, we share
Jesus.
with father, mother, grandmother, and children, siblings.
Jesus.
We pray, God, that you will manifest your mighty power.
Jesus.
To break the evil.
Jesus.
Break the power of evil. That has been manifested to cause the demise of this child.
Jesus.
In the name of Jesus, we ask God your intervention.
Jesus.
In the name of Jesus, we ask your intervention.
Jesus.
Not only to comfort and strengthen this family, but to cause them to see justice being served in the mighty name of Jesus.
Jesus.
However, we put this situation at your feet, Lord,